Welcome back to the Crypto Picture channel, where I help you see crypto through a clear lens. Today, we're going to be starting with the chart of Bitcoin, and then we're going to be going over a few altcoins and see how the general progression is in the market. So if that sounds good to you, please like and subscribe on the way in. And with that being said, let's jump right into the content. Starting here with the Bitcoin chart, we went over this potential death cross looming on the daily chart. We did see kind of a fake out right here where we're getting close to converging the 21 below the 50. It started to level off, and now we've pretty well seen it start wanting to head back up. What am I expecting here? Well, one thing that we did see is we saw a huge sell-off. We saw this price action come back to the 20 and the 50-day moving average and get rejected. So a lot of people thought that this death cross was going to happen. Then we saw a huge price increase and people automatically assumed, okay, it's done. Then you get a huge sell-off, and what this does is it bullies people out of their positions. That's why you want to find macro critical levels, breaks of structures on a critical level to enter or exit your positions in any investment. This didn't bully out any of, myself or anybody else in my Patreon, anybody else in my Discord. I said that this is all normal. Another thing that we had was the fake out on the 4-hour golden cross, where probably a lot of people took a long, and then what they did is thought, okay, that's it, it's done. Every time we've seen a 4-hour cross, price has been bullish, and this one was very short and didn't really get you that big of gains. Then we saw again a flush out, and now we're trading back above. For me, in my honest opinion, I'm still bullish here, guys. Until I really see a break of macro structure, and when I'm talking about this, like I did mention, a candle week close below this level would have gotten me fairly bearish. But the thing is that you have to see how the next week plays out. You cannot act on the first weekly candle break. It sucks. You're not going to sell the top, but for me to get out of macro positions, that's what I'm going to do, right? So as soon as we saw the next week open, we pretty much had a bullish engulfing candle and took back all the gains or all the losses that we had from the previous week. This is why you always wait for a second candle to confirm. You're not going to be faked out. You're not going to be getting bullied out. But also, I had a lot of high hope that even if we closed a weekly candle below here, that this would hold. Basically, what I'm doing as of right now, I'm still playing with a bullish bias. I don't have a reason not to be. There are a lot of bearish videos out there. There's a lot of bullish videos. At the end of the day, we can only go by what the charts are telling us. I'm not really a day trader. So for me, like a break of this level, yes. Was it enough for me to kind of start, putting the alarm bells up? Yeah. I mean, I want to see, this is the first time we broke daily structure, creating a new low this entire trend. We didn't really do that at all. So for me, it just put me on alert, just so I have my level set and I make sure to keep a close eye on the price and see what's happening. But as of right now, I just think that this is kind of going sideways. And what do we see when Bitcoin's going sideways? We see altcoins booming, right? I told everybody from my Patreon that we would be seeing a $3,500 Ethereum. And when we did get to $3,500, I told them to expect some possible resistance there. That doesn't mean that Ethereum can't go above $3,500. I don't think that. But what I do think is that I have this channel here that is valid going all the way back to basically where we started this rally back in May of last year. So that is one full year of data here that is confluent with this channel. If we break this to the upside, I would almost assume that that would be our final rally before seeing a blow off top. So I am expecting some price action to range here, just like it did here. And this is like bullish consolidation. So if we have bullish consolidation here, expect the altcoins to do very, very well. And we've you know, when we saw Bitcoin down here, we got into some more trading positions. I saw a lot of things in the charts that were telling me that this is a nice bounce area. We saw a lot of bullish candles here with a lot of buyback on them. Market Cipher was telling me, hey, get bullish again on the lower time frames. Then the daily crossed back above this area right here, which is the bullish control zone. So I've been bullish since then. So another thing that I went over is this chart on Ethereum, and I said, hey, anytime we get down here, this is an opportunity. That's exactly what we've seen. And since then, we have come up to this major critical long-term resistance. So even though on the dollar chart, it's clear skies ahead, you always have to take a look at the Bitcoin chart. Now, on the Bitcoin chart, we are seeing some overhead resistance, which would play into this thesis that we are going to see a consolidation. And it also brings into the thesis that this upper channel here, this trend line, is valid because you have this channel and you also have a major resistance level for the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. Now, if Ethereum passed this, it would very likely go to all-time highs. So we'll have to monitor that. And I'm not saying it's going to break down here, but what I am saying is that it would be expected to see some consolidation here based on the US dollar chart and based on the Bitcoin chart. Yeah, I do like Ethereum still. In my trading account, I have allocated other funds to other altcoins now. When we started getting up in this region, I did start investing into this higher cap altcoins and some DeFi plays that I really like. I'm just going to show you a little one here that I shared with the Patreons, and it's pretty cool because it has a very similar chart to Ethereum, just on a smaller scale. But you know, you see this rounding bottom formation within this type of ascending triangle with a breakout. We started accumulating down here, and it's done very well. And I expect 1 inch. I believe 1 inch is possibly one of the most undervalued DeFi projects in the space based on its usage. And based on the people backing it, like Galaxy Digital and stuff like this, I really think that out of the big players, it is the most undervalued. That's my 2 cents there. I still think we have a huge amount of upside. Do what you want to do, but if I was looking at this, I wouldn't be buying here. Patterns always tend to get a retest, so keep an eye out for that. This is not financial advice. In no way am I telling you what to do. You know, I wanted to share this chart with you, and if you are going to buy it, I just want to make sure that you're doing it in a safe manner. And then also on the USD chart, what we've seen is essentially, if I zoom out here, we've just basically seen, sorry, I'll get rid of this, huge bull flags. These are all massive bull flags, guys. Pretty much every alt that is decent, and some of them not even that great. All we're seeing is these giant bull flags on the daily charts. Why would I be bearish, right? And I have a zone here, and we started reaccumulating in the trading account close to the bottom of these zones. We bought a little bit higher. I was waiting for confirmation. It came a little bit higher than I would have liked, but that's okay. We were making good gains with Ethereum, so there was no point in rushing into that. But here you go, guys. It's a giant bull flag, right? So could this drag on for a couple more days, couple more weeks? Sure. But in general, it isn't a bull flag. Momentum is headed to the upside. RSI is getting back above the bullish control zone. I'm bullish. EGLD, this one has just been fantastic. Not a clear-cut bull flag, but it was over here. We had a bull flag. It was a little bit shorter. We broke out, kind of a fake breakout. Everything kind of sold off here. Like Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff. This was the week that everybody got really fearful. I mean, EGLD didn't really do much. It just came back and retested a previous high. I keep telling you guys about EGLD. EGLD is one of the most bullish charts in all of crypto, priced in dollars and Bitcoin. When you see a chart that has bullish price action versus dollars, as well as one of the strongest performing assets in the world, such as Bitcoin, you got to wake up, guys. This is the EGLD is going to kill it, you know? So I'm going to keep preaching about it because I think just based on the chart, I'm not even talking about the fundamentals. The fundamentals are great too. I've been staking my EGLD for about 18% APY, just under about 17 something. And then on top of that, I'm also right now receiving rewards for their new exchange that they're going to be launching, Meyer Exchange. I told you guys about Sora XOR. You know, that coin that you got airdropped, everybody was so scared with that drop. I mean, XOR is basically back at where it was before the huge dump. It's at like $700-800, right? So from the highs at $1,000, like I'm only down 20% on that position that I took. And meanwhile, I have a coin that has basically outperform most coins. It's at $6.57, and I'm going to be airdropped a couple thousand of these things, okay? And all I had to do was hold a token that I was already interested in and I already liked. I went over this airdrop multiple times, and now I'm telling you about the Meyer one for EGLD, and you don't even have to stake. You can just take your EGLD off of the exchange and put it into a wallet, whether that's the Meyer wallet for your phone, or you can go to the EGLD website and you can go to the wallet and use the web wallet. And even if you just hold your funds there, you will get this token. So I'll leave you with that, guys. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you want to join the Patreon, the link is down below in the description. The Discord community is there as well if you want to ask me any questions. With that being said, see you on the next video. Cheers.